All right, so we're going to be going over some Java language basics. Keeping it pretty simple since the basics are the most easily and readily available found on the web. I just wanted to pick variables because they're interesting and there's a lot of really deep stuff about variables that I don't go over and I think a lot of people don't go over very often. So here's different primitive data types for variables: byte, short, int, long, float, double, boolean, and char. And the default value, each primitive data type has a default value, and this is the values for those certain data types. For example, you can set them to be literal and integer literals. So, for example, there's a byte b equals 100, or short s equals 10,000, char capital C equals C. One thing that was interesting to me is that you can actually set integer variables in decimal, hexadecimal, or binary. You can see in the right screenshot, there's the different values. Int decimal value is equal to 26, or hex value is equal to 26 in hexadecimal, and then same thing with binary, 26 in binary. You just do 0x for the hexadecimal and you do 0b for binary. Most of the time we'll be doing everything in decimal anyways as developers, since it's easier for us to read, but the computer's able to do both. Character and string literals, you can use single quotes for char literals and then double quotes for the string literals. And then you have some escape sequences that could also be /b, /t, /n, /f, so on and so forth. And if you put that inside of the string or char literal, that will do just that. You can put a tab in there or a new line with t or n respectively. Here's just some more ways that you can write different integers. These ones are mostly longs because you can actually separate values with an underscore and it'll help you read them easier. The computer won't notice the difference. But the underscores can only be in between two characters. They can't go at the beginning or the end. They have to be in between two certain characters, so that's how Java works. Strings, they are constant. Their values can't be changed after they are created. So in this example, we have just a string that we're set into ABC. We can also set that in a different way using chars, an array of chars. So char data, an array of ABC, is equal to the string str of ABC. So then there's some different examples down at the bottom that how they can be used. We can print out the string. We can set the value of a string just like above. We can print out the actual string plus a variable of a string. And then we can also do different commands to the strings to be able to, in this example, like substring, which will take apart different sections of the string to set it to another variable. So there are a lot of different things you can do. So for now, we're going to go to this Java core quiz. Choose the appropriate data type for this value, 5.5. Is it an int, double, boolean, or string? Now I'm not going to answer these or wait for you guys to answer them. I'm just going to give you about 5 seconds each question, and then you can pause the video if you need to. So go ahead and answer your question now. All right, I'm going to click next. Java keywords are written in lowercase as well as uppercase, true or false? An object could be anything, an algorithm, a data container, or a program. Object-oriented programming means being objective about what you develop, designing the application based on the objects discovered when analyzing the problem, writing an algorithm before writing your program and having a test plan, writing a program composed of Java classes. A UML association is implemented as a Java attribute member, implemented as a Java method, or implemented as a Java class. Choose the appropriate data type for this field. Is swimmer. Double, Boolean, string, int. If you want your condition to depend upon two conditions, both being true, what is the proper notation to put between the two Boolean statements? The exclamation point, the double bars, or the double ampersands? What is the correct syntax for Java main method? Public void main string args, public static void main string args, public static void main, or none of the above? If you want your condition to depend on two conditions, both being, we just did this one, excuse me, that was a bug in the website, not my fault. What is an assignment statement? Adding a number to an int, adding a multiplication, assigning a name to a variable, assigning a value to a variable. Which of the following is not a Java keyword? Static, try, integer, or new? I didn't answer any of the questions here, but you can see the correct answer as above. So question 1, the appropriate answer was double. Question 2, the appropriate answer was false. Question 3, the appropriate answer was anything. Correct answer, designing the application based on the objects discovered when analyzing the problem. Question 5, implemented as a Java attribute member. Question 6, Boolean. Question 7, double ampersand. Question 8, none of the above. Question 9, assigning a value to a variable. And question 10, integer.